Hello everyone, and welcome back. This episode is going to be very interesting. We're going to be talking about how you restructure your business during this pandemic. My lovely boss Noor is going to be with us, and she's going to be talking to you about awesome stuff about the social table. And of course, I'm going to show you an amazing recipe from the social table. Stay tuned. Working at the social table has been very interesting. I started working at the social table since, let's say, December اللي طاف. إنزين. December, there is no pandemic, everything is easy going. We come to work every morning, we practice recipes, we try, قاعدين كلنا مع بعض يم بعض, no masks, no gloves. It was a piece of cake. بعدين لما صار عندنا the whole pandemic started, things had to change. أول شيء طبعاً, of course, everyone in the kitchen had to be in gloves and masks. We have to social distance, and I went for a vacation which was supposed to be for a week only, and then I got stuck for 2 months. During that time, the restaurant was still in the phase of basically training and exploring recipes and changing and learning from our mistakes. But I wasn't able to be present in the kitchen. I remember Noor called me when I finished and said, Saad, we are way behind our work and we need to continue training the staff. This was the first time in my life أني أجرب training people in the kitchen without having my hands on in the kitchen. Basically I was training the staff on camera. التدريب اللي صار على الكاميرا كان شيء وايد غير وديد. يعني ان انا اقول حق الشيف بالتليفون بالكاميرا اقول لها يلا حطي الشكر فوق الزبده والحين خلطي for 10 minutes. إنزين 10 minutes انا اقولها لان بس I can't be there to taste or to see or to put my fingers in it or to put my spatula in. These things were very hard to control. بس لحسن الحظ things were good. They actually fell through. Every single أول يوم كان صعب. كان وايد صعب أول يوم. وكنت حق نور قلت لها نور الوضع is very weird. تقولي سعد أنا أدري بس continue until they get it. وصدق we continued 1 consecutive month of training every single day. يوم رديت الشغل things weren't as bad as I thought. They were good actually. And then when I came back كانت تعديلات بسيطة عشان أسويها أنا معاهم face to face in order for them to perfect the recipe. And alhamdulillah, we have reached a stage in life right now where our recipes are perfect, everything is confirmed, and we're starting to sell, which is amazing. بالنسبة لي أنا, one of the most amazing things that happened, أو one of the most amazing that I discovered during this pandemic is أن أكو وايد أشياء بحياتي أنا كنت بسويها من قبل. كنت حاطها وايد on hold. كنت أقول ما يخالف مو الحين أنا الحين مشغول بهالشيء. ساعات أكون أصلاً مو مشغول ولا شيء. بس أنا من كل ما أنا I'm lazy let's say أو I don't have the motivation ما أسويها. أقول بعدين في وقت أحسن. بعدين لما صارت هذه الأزمة ويوم شفت أنه الطرق تسدت بوجهي تسدت حيل بوجهي اللي أقول لا هذا الشيء اللي بغيت أسويه ما قدرت أسويه الحين ما أقدر أسويه صدق لأن عندنا هالأزمة هذه ما أقدر أروح هالمكان لأن الطيارة ما تروح هالمكان الحين أنا ما أقدر أطلع هني لأن ما يصير أطلع past this time for example. This gave me a motivation مو طبيعي أن شلون أنا أول ما تخلص هذه الأزمة إن شاء الله أبي أسوي كل هذه الأشياء. Basically كني أنا I have a bucket list I want to tick everything off my bucket list. I think this is the most amazing motivation I could ever have gotten basically. It's a natural motivation. ما حد قال لي سوها ما حد pushed me or pressured me. بالعكس أنا بروحي قمت من النوم عرفت أن أنا I want to do this لما هالأزمة تخلص. It's amazing. أهلا وسهلا نور. How are you doing? It's so good to have you.
Happy to be here.
What inspires you as a culinary creative?
Inspiration comes from everywhere.
Okay.
And right now, we all know that Instagram is inspirational. Taste inspires me. A herb inspires me. A lot of chefs inspire me. And just the idea, like my mother inspires me. And a taste, a smell, all these things inspire me. There's no such thing as one inspiration. And it changes. A color of the vegetable inspires me. Like there's nothing like a freshly chopped cherry tomato to give something life. There's inspiration everywhere if you look for it.
And you mentioned previously, well, not previously, you mentioned on your story on the website of the social table that you grew up in a household that basically adored cooking, and you were raised around good food, and your mom is an excellent cook and your grandmother was an excellent cook who you learned from a lot. فعندك أشياء تقولي لي عن هالexperience in your life؟
يدتي الله يحفظها علمتني أول شيء أسوي scrambled eggs.
Okay.
ف basically علمتني شلون أنطر the butter to melt and for it to bubble before and علمتني heat بدون لا تشرح فكرة الهيت. وعلمتني how to get the perfect consistency without explaining that. It's about taste. It's about, and then the best experience or memory I have is for her teaching me how to make it and then having me help her scramble it basically and then eating it off the pan. فنفس البان اللي نطبخ فيه ناكل منه. And just like that flavor of the butter with the scrambled eggs and it's soft scrambled eggs. That memory is just priceless for me. And she taught me how to do it.
And I can't wait to have those scrambles like that social table at the restaurant.
She has a secret ingredient inside, actually.
That's amazing. I'm very excited. Is it okay for you to tell my viewers about the collaboration you and I are working on or whatever? I don't know, the correct word is collaboration, I think.
He's a dose of sunshine and he's amazing in the kitchen and he changes the energy of the whole place. And when he's not there, it's really like dark and sad. And I thought this interview he was supposed to be next to me, but he's lovely and he's a genius in the kitchen. It's amazing, like what he comes up with and what he creates. It's just amazing, and he has no idea how amazing he is. He's the excellent talent. You are a talented chef.
I mean, that's very sweet of you to say, but also people need to know how much of a genius you are in the kitchen.
I love cooking, and the idea of the social table came is to share my food with everyone, and that's the idea of it, to share your food with people and to share what I make, but because apparently people like it, so I wanted to share it with more than just my friends and family. That's where it came from.
So your dream came true?
Yes, it is coming true. It's in the process.
It's amazing, actually.
Let me tell the story of how you came to Shisman.
Yes! That's a cool story. قوليها.
Okay, Saad I met him 7 years ago. And I met him in an event and he was like serving these amazing brownies, amazing brownies. And we followed him and we both followed each other. He started, and my idea is to have platters for the social table, and I have that idea and I'm working on the idea with the logo and I'm working on the concept and the construction and all that. The beginning, phase 1. And then I need a chef and I was thinking about getting a chef and finding someone. And Saad was creating this thing on Instagram every day and he takes a picture and it's a platter. So I DM'd him and he doesn't remember me. That's the funny thing. And I DM'd him saying, come back to Kuwait and work for me. I'm creating this concept. And his answer was, Yalla, I'm coming in April, wait for me. And I was serious and he was serious and I had no idea we were both serious. And look where it brought us.
And our first meeting was in London, remember?
Yes.
We had the coffee together. A local Kuwaiti dish that you connect with a lot and you love a lot, that you think should be internationally recognized. ويكون هذا الشيء موجود بمطاعم برا.
It's a tough question. يعني المجبوس is pretty interesting. You know what's interesting? The idea of how we cook our proteins versus how the West cooks the proteins. Because we do a broth, and from the broth we use that broth to create the rice, to create the sauce, to create, and then we flavor the broth. As opposed to, that's an interesting idea.
صح.
You know?
Basically using the same.
مجبوس شيء كويتي, and it's very interesting, and it could be modernized. يعني جواب السهل إني أقول لك مجبوس, بس إنه ما عندي شيء كويتي لأن أنا ما قاعدة ما أطبخ شيء كويتي بوايد. يمكن تشريبه is interesting because it's kind of a bread pudding.
Interesting, yes, absolutely.
Bread pudding. Maybe a savory, meaty bread pudding.
I like that. Oof, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. Maybe we should
Yeah.
put that on our Ramadan menu next year.
Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Why not?
With arrowroot. Yeah, you have been a sport. You're always an amazing person, and Anna, I fell in love with you since we first met. I can't wait for the social table to just basically boom and just like start spreading all around the country and internationally. And inshallah, then when it's international, you're gonna make me your chef in Paris.
That's the plan. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Noor, thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you at work tomorrow, inshallah. Inshallah. See you later.
Be present instead of watching.
Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course, my pleasure. Take care. Noor, thank you so much. مشكورة وايد على this lovely interview. Thank you so much for making the time for me. It really means a world to me. طيب أنا كنت في لندن، دقت علي نور تليفون كانت تقول لي سعد ترى الشغل لازم ما يقف سوشيال تيبل، وأنا I was stuck over there. والستاف للحين عندهم a lot of training to do. كانت تقول لي نور سعد this is a pandemic, we have to find a way basically to أن إحنا ندرب الستاف وأنت موجود في لندن. It was such a interesting basically chapter of my life basically is I've never ever trained someone in a kitchen online to be honest with you. كان وايد شعور صعب. أول يوم أذكر ما أنسى أول يوم كنت قاعد بس basically أشرح حق الستاف زين أي قفشة تستعملين أو أي سباتشولا أو أي فيتنج بالخلاطة تستعمل وأبي الستاف they perfected. الحين طبعا I can't taste, I can't put my hands in the work, ما أقدر أعدل وأساعد وأسوي أي شيء. أنا مالي إلا الكاميرا زين والستاف ممبرز. فالصعوبة كانت أن أنا basically ما أقدر، يعني أنا الحين في لندن و I'm miles away، ما أقدر أنا أحط إيدي بالشغل، ما أقدر أذوق، فما أدري basically شنو بيكون وضع الريسبي أو وضع الوصفة لما تكون خالصة. بس بلشنا. A whole month، شهر كامل of consecutive training every single day. كنت أقوم الصبح، أذكر ما أنسى، أقوم الصبح الساعة 7 توقيت لندن، يعني الساعة 9 توقيت الكويت. فأذكر أول يوم بدينا training my pastry chef actually which I love, she's amazing. حطت التليفون سندتها على طاسة زين وبلشت طلعني على الكاميرا وتاخذ basically recipe ونمشي أنا معاها step until we confirm all the recipes. حطت التليفون سندتها على طاسة زين وبلشت طلعني على الكاميرا وتاخذ basically recipe ونمشي أنا معاها step until we confirm all the recipes. And هذه recipe is one of the very technical recipes as they say. عدناها كم مرة على الكاميرا إنزين وكان شكلها يعقد ضابطة بالكاميرا وشكلها حلو هذا، بس أنا كنت I'm just أبي أرجع الكويت عشان أذوق وأعرف إذا هذه recipe it's confirmed and it's good ولا لا. وكنت طول المدة وأنا بالسفر بس أحاتي لما أرجع الكويت وأخلص فترة الحظر مالتي كنت أقول لما ارجع سوشيال تيبل انا اتوقع بيكون الوضع ديزاستر. يعني انا بيسكلي سويت التريننج مالهم اونلاين زين وشنو البوسيبيليتي ان راح تكون الريسبيز مضبوطه. Let me tell you something. انا رديت الدوام و I was very impressed. I was alhamdulillah so lucky and so blessed. I have an amazing team that basically is so smart and so talented اللي ما أذاني whatsoever. عاد لما رديت سوشيال تيبل طبعا السيتويشن تغير 100% completely. أول شيء طبعا in terms of the way we were in the kitchen working طبعا we had to social distance. Everyone had to be in masks and gloves. Our temperatures were checked أول ما ندش الدوام الصبح كل يوم. فغير وايد غير عن الوضع اللي كان احنا متعودين عليه لما كنا we were training بشهر 2 أو شهر 1. بس with time خاصة الحين خلاص تعودنا صار هذا النورم something very normal اللي احنا صرنا we were very used to. و to be honest it's not as annoying as it used to be أو مو صعب الحين مثل ما كان صعب أول أيام كان الوضع ما ينفهم ويقول أوف المطبخ حار وكمام وتسوس أوكي لازم، بس الكمام كان شيء وايد جديد علينا. بس الحمد لله الاشياء الحين الوضع صار وايد افضل. As they say we got the point and we are at a moment الحين which we are very lucky. Alhamdulillah, social table is open, and we started our delivery. Our recipes are selling, and we're doing really well, alhamdulillah. And this recipe, which I'm doing right now for you, is actually one of the best sellers at the social table right now. And it absolutely brings so much joy to me. And this recipe was created and was actually confirmed while I was in London على الكاميرا. فالحين I'm gonna egg wash, and then it's gonna go to the oven. راح أدش الفرن for تقريبا let's say 40 minutes. For this recipe, I'm using the highest quality ingredients. I'm using this amazing olive oil which I got from Santorini in Greece, and this very high quality Palestinian za'atar. فلسطيني يعقد هالزعتر هذا. Gonna plate our social za'atar. Guys, this is jed my favorite. It's such a good dish for the morning, for brunch, or for breakfast. It looks beautiful. And here I'm serving it مع olives, walnuts, والأخيرة هين. And then آخر شيء, the final touch, ندهنهم مع زيادة من السانتوريني olive oil for the perfect shine. Guys, it has been an absolute pleasure filming the Saad Show with you. Today we conclude our last episode in the season. To be honest, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys or Nasij Productions. Nasij, thank you for believing in me and for giving this opportunity. أني أنا أسوي لكم that amazing show اللي ما قصرتوا معي فيه. I love the team اللي أنا قاعد أشتغل معاه. They've been working day and night with me to get the perfect editing, sound, filming. It has been an amazing opportunity. Quarantine guy, the account is still valid, it's still there, it's still working. Inshallah, أنا لحين بسوي لكم more recipes. فإنشالله you're gonna see more of me in the near future. Inshallah. Thank you guys for everything, and it was an absolute pleasure. I love you guys.